I was born about 8 years after the end of the war, and all around in my childhood was the detritus of the war, abandoned gas masks. As children we used to collect the bullets from the firing range. On the beach there were the pillboxes that we played in, the tank traps, and yet for me the war was ancient history. But not to my parents and not to my grandparents. For them it was a living experience. But for me, because it happened before I was born, it could have been any time in the past. I remember sometimes coming in and my mother was crying because she'd lost 2 uncles in that war. I'll speak about one of my uncles, because his daughters, who are now old ladies, they lived next to me in the village. And he was a fishing captain. He had his own fishing boat. And he took command of a coastal vessel which was looking for mines. A minesweeper they called them. And one day they came ashore and the rest of the crew decided they would go to a bar for a drink. But my great uncle decided that he wasn't going to do that, and he would just go for a walk. And when he was on this walk, German bombers came and a bomb was dropped and he was killed. So that's really my short opinion that I have about the war. It was very much a real thing for my parents and grandparents. I lost 3 people from our family in that war. But for me, it was history. But it's a history that we should never forget.